Hey guys, this is officaljamntherealist coming back to you with another video. So I was scouring the internet today and I couldn't find a lot of news, gaming news. So I decided to speculate a little bit on the Nintendo Switch Pro or Nintendo's next generation system. And I believe the next system is probably going to be an upgraded version of the OLED, aka probably Nintendo Switch Pro. So let's get into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is, I was looking on Reddit for some stuff. Reddit is a beautiful place, but I ran across this kind of not article, but post. It says Nate the hate on the next gen Switch late 2022 slash early 2023 release, exclusive games 4K via DLSS. Now we all know it's not going to be late 2022. They've announced a lot of games, and it's not going to be early 2023, I believe. But let's look at some of the main points. He also claimed Nintendo 64 was coming to the Switch soon, and that it would be part of a higher price version of Nintendo Switch Online, which was very true. And this post was 11 months ago. So the main points, he said Zynga probably denied having a 4K Switch dev kit due to NDAs, or possibly because one of Zynga's publishing partners is technically the one in possession of it. Now, if y'all remember the whole fiasco with Zynga, and I think they leaked that they had like a Switch Pro, and they were like, and then they took it back and was like, no, we don't have one, or something like that. But I won't read all of this. I'll read some of the points. It also says Nate says he has heard from developers that the games built for the Switch Pro slash 4K are targeting a late 22 completion date. Just because it's a completion date doesn't mean it's going to come out in 2022. Probably, I guess, figure late 2023. And he has also heard from developer sources that a release window for the Switch Pro slash 4K is from late 2022 to early 2023. Again, I feel like it's going to be late 2023 with all the games they announced. It's probably going to be holiday 2023 because they see the success with PlayStation and Xbox during the holiday. They'll probably release their upgraded Pro model in holiday 2023. And then another point, doesn't know yet whether Nintendo will position this as a pro model or a true successor. With the way Switch is going right now, with all the sales they're getting, they're probably going to label it as a pro model so they could put it in the family of Switches with the Switch Lite, the regular Switch. I have a first edition Switch, and my fam has a second edition Switch, and I plan on getting an OLED very, very soon. Nate states that a large amount of third-party developers received Switch 4K slash Pro dev kits in late 2020, and many smaller devs received kits this past summer, June 2021. Now, another reason why Nintendo probably has not came out with a 4K model is because of the chip shortage. Now, we know Xbox made a deal with, I believe, AMD, not Nvidia, AMD, to have first priority, and that's why you're seeing Xbox consoles on the shelf, and PlayStation's kind of lagging behind. But I believe that's why Nintendo did not do any chip, did not do any 4K, because they knew chips were very low in stock, so they went with the OLED model. But now we're coming out of that phase soon. I believe, like I said, holiday 2023, the Switch Pro will be coming out. And on to the next I guess kind of point. So now, remember all the 3DSs? Remember you had like the regular 3DS, 3DS XL, and then they brung out, here's the kicker, they brung out a new 3DS. So in this article, I just wanted to talk about this little point with Digital Foundry and them. They were comparing Hyrule Warriors with the Wii U, and then Nintendo 3DS and the new 3DS. So it says right here, the new 3DS was launched in early 2015 and offers only a handful of exclusives to owners. Xenoblade Chronicles 3D is the only major 3DS game that's exclusive to the portable. Ports of Super Nintendo games also only run on new 3DS. So, like I said, I feel like with them mixing their home console and handheld console together, I think this is the point they're going towards. They're probably like, think of this Switch Pro as the new 3DS. It's going to have probably more than a handful of exclusives that you can only play on that Switch. Because I remember when I wanted Hyrule Warriors, but it said only can play on the new 3DS, and I was like, dang, I only got a regular 3DS. And I did try to play the demo. I believe they did have a demo on 3DS, and it was horrible. The frame rate, I could not move anywhere. It was just terrible on the 3DS. So you really, if you wanted a good experience, you had to get the new 3DS. Now, I believe older games will probably play on this new Switch, but the newer games will not play on your old Switch, which it'll be kind of like, I guess, a mandatory upgrade in a way. I don't know. They might be able to optimize the games that can be, maybe it can play on Switch, but to get a better quality of the game, you got to play it on the new Switch. And then another point, I just wanted to show you all the games that are coming out in 2023. Trinity Trigger, which I believe is it kind of like a successor to Chrono Trigger and that stuff? I don't know. Advance Wars 1 and 2, that's been delayed. Fire Emblem Engage, that comes out January. What other games? Pikmin comes out 2023. Now, if there was a game to release the Switch Pro with, I feel like it would be Metroid Prime 4. Everyone has been waiting for Metroid Prime 4. Metroid Prime Dread was awesome and amazing. So I think Metroid Prime 4 would be a good candidate to release that Switch with. And like many other games, that I haven't heard, because I was going through this list and I was like, what? Altair, Ryza 3. I gotta play the first one. Suikoden 1 and 2 remasters. D. Now this I was like shocked. DC Justice League, made by Outright Games, coming in 2023. I'm curious now. I'm going to do some research on that. And just a lot of games that are coming out in 2023, like Tales of Symphonia remastered. So I don't think it's coming out early 2023. If they do, and this is another point I'm gonna bring up. So, like, for example, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Let me mute it. Like, the first trailer, it didn't have nothing about Switch. Now we know the Switch came out in 2017. They were actually working on it in 2016. But at the end of the trailer, if you see the little box right there, it has nothing on it. Now this may be an irrelevant point, but it did come out for the Switch later on because they were working for it. Now I don't know what happened here, but the new Zelda game, obviously they said at the beginning for Nintendo Switch. Now the reason why I believe we're not getting a new, like, next gen Nintendo system is because for example, everyone was saying, oh, it's going to release with the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, the new system, or the Switch Pro. Which, I mean, now if you say Switch Pro, I agree with you, because Switch Pro is going to be in that family of Nintendo Switches, and they could just say, oh, it's the Nintendo Switch, and just pass it off when it's actually like a Switch Pro. But if it was a new generational system, they probably wouldn't have I can't speak today. They probably wouldn't have had the Nintendo Switch logo on here, because it would have had Nintendo Switch and then the new successor. Now the new generational console, I don't know if it's going to be like the Nintendo Switch. They might call it something different. It might look like a Nintendo Switch. Shoot, it might be a Steam Deck, like more powerful Steam Deck. I don't know, but yeah, I believe this Switch Pro is just going to be in the family of Nintendo Switches, just like the OLED. It's going to have graphical updates, probably play 4K, maybe 180p. I'm not sure, with docked, not undocked, maybe undocked 720p, but docked, 180p or 1080p. Well, I'm saying 180p, 1080p. But yeah, I think the Switch Pro is probably going to come out holiday 2022. And if it doesn't, it might come out May 12th. Did I say holiday 2022? I meant to say holiday 2023 or May 12th 2023. And that is it for my rambling. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you like my content, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and and also leave a comment down below if you think it's going to be like a new generational console to compete with PlayStation or Xbox, or do you think it's just going to be like a Switch Pro and it's going to be part of the family of Switches. And I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Official J Man, the realist, is out.